Hello and good morning. At least it's morning for me. And you're probably saying, Erin, you sound so chipper upon first waking up in the morning. Well, I can tell you I'm not. I'm recording this voiceover separately to make things a little bit easier for me, and gonna do the video a little bit more vlog style just because it would take me ages and ages if I had to set up my big camera on the tripod and keep moving it around everywhere. So hopefully you are okay with that. But today I'm going to be sharing with you a work day in my life. I know it was requested a while ago to see a day in my life routine, and I thought that since you often have seen me on weekends, I would show you what a day in my life on a work day and a weekday is like. So every day is a little bit different during the week, but this happens to be a Thursday, and while not every Thursday is exactly the same, you will be seeing what I do on this Thursday. And I'm not someone that can typically just wake right up, get ready, and go to work. I like to take my time in the morning and be leisurely, but I usually wake up around 6 a.m. or within 15 minutes of there. And even if I didn't, I would be awoken by Duncan, because while he now stays outside of my bedroom and the door is shut, he has no problem standing outside the door, meowing and scratching and demanding that I get up and come out to take care of him. So that is always the first thing I have to do when I wake up: give Duncan his breakfast. He is very insistent and also does not leave my side and potentially trips me at times because he's all over my legs, in between them, because he's just so excited for his breakfast. So once he's all set and I've given him his breakfast, then I will get my coffee started and make my breakfast. And that could vary from day to day, depending if the day is warm or cold. I might make an iced coffee or I might make a hot coffee. And most days I have cereal. I usually don't veer from that unless I have a bagel or an English muffin or something like that. But most days I'm eating cereal, and my favorite is frosted mini wheats. Once I get my breakfast together, I usually relax on the couch with my breakfast and coffee and watch a show. It's different every day. Some days I might watch YouTube. Other days I might watch one of the scripted shows I like on Hulu or Netflix. I usually give myself 45 minutes to an hour to enjoy my coffee and breakfast. Once I finish my breakfast and coffee and show, I try to get myself motivated, and I'll usually make my lunch next. Again, that differs from day to day, but I have my staples that I really enjoy, like an apple with peanut butter or a yogurt, as well as some snacks. I usually have more than I need, but that way I have options, and I always have plenty of food while I'm at work. And then I go and start to get ready. So I make my bed. Next, I'll brush my teeth and do my morning skincare. And some days Duncan thinks that's a fantastic time to just plop down and make himself comfortable in the sink. So then I have to work around him. And on some days I do my hair, meaning I straighten my hair. But today is not a day that I need to straighten it, so I just do something else with it to make it look hopefully somewhat presentable. My hair today does not want to cooperate. It just wants to be frizzy and all over the place. And I don't have the patience for it. There's not much I can do about it. So that's how it's gonna be today. This is where I also do my makeup. I typically do quite minimal makeup for work, but once I'm done with that, I kind of just get my stuff together, my bags, my lunch, my purse, all of that. I get it together and say goodbye to Duncan. Usually tell him to have a good day and when I'll be home. And then I head to work. Typically, the first thing I do when I get to work is check my work email, and I'm able to do this video for you today because I'm by myself at work today. I would feel a bit awkward doing it with other people here, but I am by myself, so I'm going to take you through a bit of what I do in my day at work. Last night, I had to record a planning board meeting, so that's the next thing I do is get that scheduled on the channel, make sure it goes to on demand so that I can add chapters and that sort of stuff. So that's my next task. They do a summer concert series here in town. It's free once a week, and some of our volunteers go and record it, but they do need some editing because they often need some audio fixing. The past 2 concerts have been 2 cameras that I've edited together, but this is just 1 camera, so it's going to be a little bit easier because I only have the 1 camera to use. I don't have the 2 to go back and forth between. But I do need to edit it so that I can check the audio, add some graphics, and then export it to YouTube and to the proper file types for our playback and that sort of stuff. So that's what I'm going to work on now.
It's 7 p.m. So I know you're going to like what you hear tonight. Check mine on the beach, and we're looking forward to a great show tonight.
Now that will process and do its thing so that I can upload it to YouTube, put it in playback, make a DVD. But it's good timing because it's now lunchtime. I usually eat my lunch around noon if it works out in the schedule, which most days it does. And I just eat at my desk because I don't typically have time to go out and get lunch. It's healthier and saves me money to eat it at work. But I do usually read while I'm eating my lunch, one, to just indicate that I'm taking lunch and not working through lunch. And it's an opportunity that I have to read because other than at lunch, I usually would only read right before bed or something like that. And at that time, I can only get through maybe a few pages before falling asleep. So I usually read on my lunch, and I'm currently reading The Midnight Library, which has been interesting, a different sort of book, not like anything I've really read before. And I'm about 85% of the way through it, so maybe I'll be able to get it finished today. We will see. I was able to finish my book. It was a good one. I would recommend it. But after lunch is usually when I have my afternoon coffee because I tend to get that afternoon slump and need something to perk me up and get me through the rest of the day. I'm teaching an editing class this afternoon to a student, so I obviously won't be recording that for you. But that's my main thing for this afternoon, but I will check in with you later on after that's done, possibly when it's time to leave, but I'll talk to you a little later. And just like that, the workday is done. I hope you enjoyed seeing a small glimpse into what I do at work on various days, but I'm headed to Target now because I'm in need of toilet paper. And normally I would just go to Walmart because it's closer, but I haven't been into a Target in quite some time. The last few times I got stuff from Target I ordered online, so I thought it might be fun to take you along with me. I'll do my best anyway. But yeah, I need to get toilet paper, a couple other things. Figured we could see what else they have in store. Probably won't look at the clothes much because, to be honest, I haven't liked Target's clothes lately. But we'll see what else I can discover while I'm there. I'm sure you're not surprised that I chickened out and didn't record much at Target. It was much busier than I thought it would be on a Thursday evening, and unless it's pretty much empty, I don't feel too comfortable vlogging, because I was trying to do it on my camera, not my phone, and if you're just holding your phone, you can be a little more inconspicuous, but when you walk around the corner with a camera, people are kind of like, what the heck are you doing? So I only got a little bit for you, but I'm going to show you what I got at least, because, well, I went in for toilet paper and 2 other things, as always happens with Target. I ended up picking up a couple other things too, but nothing too bad. Some of the things that I did plan to go and get were toilet wand refills, coffee filters, and then my toilet paper, which I'm using as a booster for my tripod. And Duncan's very curious. But then the things I did not need, or did not plan, let's say I did not plan to get, were pumpkin spice coffee. I gave in and purchased my own for the season. And sadly, it is feeling a bit like fall today. When I got out of Target, I said, ooh, there's a bit of a chill in the air and a bit of a breeze. And we've just turned to September, and it's already feeling that way, which makes me a little bit sad. But pumpkin spice makes it better. Then, this was a little bit more of an exciting purchase, because when I went to my hairdresser a couple weeks ago, somehow, don't ask me how, we got to talking about sheets. We talk about all kinds of things. And pretty much the fact that I'm aghast at how much sheets can cost sometimes, especially the ones that I like. So I typically try to wait for them to go on sale or something like that. But then she told me about what I think is the best kept secret at Target that I never knew about until she told me. So hopefully it will be a nice secret to share with you as well. And that is that if you go to the kids section of sheets, they are way cheaper. Yet they have full-size sheets. So if you have a king or queen bed, unfortunately this won't apply to you. But if you have a full bed like me, it does. Because they have full sets for $25. And then they sell separates, and so that's what I ended up getting, and it cost me $20 for everything. But you don't necessarily have to get patterns. I don't mind patterns. These were just some simple blue stars, which I thought would be fine. They are microfiber. Now, she said they're super comfortable. I haven't slept on them, so I can't be a judge yet, but I'm sure they probably are. But you do have to be very careful when purchasing them, because I almost made the mistake. I just assumed that they're all full, but they're not, and I had them all mixed up. So you have to look, because some of them say twin on it and not full. And since you're buying them separate, for example, one I had the full, let's say, fitted sheet, but then the top sheet was twin. And so I couldn't get the exact pink color that I wanted because they didn't have all the full for that. But I was able to find it in this one. And so it's this Pillow Fort brand. If you go to the kids sheet section, which is separate from the other sheets. And so you get your fitted sheet, your top sheet, and your pillowcases, full set, all for 20 bucks. I'll definitely be investigating again when I need more sheets, or to see if they have cute prints, especially around holiday time. So that's everything I picked up on this Target trip. Honestly, there wasn't that much interesting to show you. I can't remember if I already said that. It's getting to be that time of day where I'm a bit tired and don't remember the things that I said. But yeah, they were kind of in between. Like, it was half back to school, very picked over, half Halloween, half fall. They still had bathing suits. It was just kind of multiple seasons all mushed together. So maybe next time I go, don't know when that'll be, but maybe it'll be a bit more orderly. But at least I accomplished what I needed to. And now I'm going to go and get changed to do my workout. Ready to do my workout. I had planned a couple of videos for tonight. However, as of September 1st, Emily, MK Fit, who you've heard me talk about in vlogs before, started a new monthly challenge. And I've done and completed all of her other monthly challenges. So of course I want to give this one a go. But it's a 100 song challenge. So you've got to complete 100 songs in the month of September. It's one of her hit workouts or these new Zumba dance workouts that she's come out with. So you can do it however you want. You can do one song a day. You can do a whole hit video, which is 5 to 6 songs a day. But even so, I'm thinking getting 100 songs in a month is quite the challenge. I can't really do the math in my head, but I feel like you have to do multiple videos practically every day to make it happen. So we'll see how I do, but I'm gonna do one of those today to get one at least checked off and then continue with the workout that I planned. That was fun. Great cardio warm-up. My camera battery died before I finished the workout, but you get the idea. There's endless workouts on YouTube that you can find. I really like Emily, the MK Fits. I also did some Lucy Wyndham Reed workouts after that. She's got really good, diverse ones, so check them out if you think you'd be interested in your changing up your at-home workouts. But I think I'm going to end this day in the life now because basically all that's left of my day is to eat dinner. I'm just heating up some Hey! Can you cut it out? I'm just heating up some popcorn chicken. Then I'm going to call my aunt because I usually call her once a week, and since I wasn't able to last night because of the meeting, I'm gonna call her tonight to catch up, see what's new. And then I'm gonna shower. And none of that's really gonna be very exciting for you to watch. So I think I'll end here. I think most likely it's gonna be a long enough video. But I hope you enjoyed seeing an average day in my life during the work week. As I said, they might change up here and there, but this is a pretty typical work day for me. And yeah, I'm gonna try to do more vlogs, which you'll see. You won't see me working at work. I don't usually include that, but you'll at least see kind of what my days are like throughout a week. Hopefully I'll be able to do that soon for you. But I hope that you are having a lovely day, and I will talk to you soon.